Hi guys, Adam here. Just thought I'd do a little quick rundown of my pedalboard that I'm using at the moment, what I've got on there and how I've wired it all in. Just a quick little few things about the pedalboard. It's from a company called Diego, or Diago as some people call it. They're a UK based company, so definitely check those out. And also the power that I use to power most of my effects comes from this little black box there, again from Diego, and that's daisy chained all the way around. It only misses out a couple of pedals, which I'll just tell you about now. The one that only misses out 3 of all those pedals, one being the Digitech whammy pedal, the other one being the Muga Fuga, the ring modulator from Muga Fuga there, and the Strymon timeline delay pedal on the far left at the bottom. Everything else is all powered through on the various sort of daisy chains, no problem at all. Right, so as to how I patch everything in. So first of all, from my guitar, it goes into the Boss chromatic tuner. From the tuner into the Crybaby Wah Wah. Love that pedal. Great for the funky riffs and funky rhythms that we do in the band. Love that pedal. From there into the Marshall compressor. This is left on all the time. I never turn it off. It's just there helping me smooth out some of the attacks of any of the notes and the rhythms that I'm playing. I've got it actually set sort of at the compression's actually on 11 o'clock as well as the attack, so it's actually sort of still gives a nice sort of smooth balance between letting the attack ring out and then compressing the guitar sound as well. From there we come out of the compressor into the custom audio electronics from MXR line and boost driver. I'm actually running this at 18 volts as well. I've got a little adapter just at the side of the compressor there that you can see, maybe. Running that at 18 volts just helps push the signal through and gives it more headroom if you're using it as a boost. But I like my gadget, so I got it. That's also a leave on, and that's permanently left on. It's probably set about giving me like a 3D boost as the guitar, as the signal enters that pedal and comes out of it, gives about 3 dB boost over it round about sort of setup. Reason being is being to run a lot of cables, not only through the effect board but from my guitar to the board and from the board to the amp. I think I run nearly 50 foot of cabling altogether if you work everything out, which is quite a lot of cable, and it's just really left on to combat all the high-end roll-off I get through running through all this cabling and whatever else, so that helps bring the high-end back, gives everything a bit more nice sort of chimey high-end frequencies. There we go. Anyway, so from there we go out of the custom audio dynamics boost driver. We then go into the modified OD overdrive from MXR. From there we go into the 78 distortion from MXR. It's a great pedal, get anything from AC/DC crunch tones all the way up to nu metal, really compressed distortion. Great pedal. I don't have mine set that high really. The moment I think the distortion's on about 11:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, it's a great pedal. From there, I'll just scoot around one sec. We go into the Boss line selector, and then out of the line selector into the micro amp from MXR, and then from there straight into my amplifier on stage, wherever that may be. Now obviously the astute amongst you will realise I've missed out a few pedals, so we'll just go through that now as well. So the line select here has 2 loop functions on it. I only use the one loop function on it, which is generally permanently left on. You can turn it on and off by pushing the pedal down on your selected loop or whatever you're running. So it goes out of there into the Supervise chorus pedal from Marshall, into the phase shifter, the Boss flanger, the Boss tremolo, and then into the ring modulator from Moog. That pedal's great. Can be a bit difficult to use if you haven't had one before. You can get anything from like real slow, swampy tremolo stuff, and then turning the frequency knob down the bottom there, you can get to some really crazy sort of like Doctor Who Dalek tones, then just some crazy noises. I have done a few sound clips on that, I think, on SoundCloud. Anyway, from there, comes out there into the Digitech whammy pedal. From the whammy, back into the return on the loop side of the pedal, and then that gets fed from the output into the micro amp, and then back out to the amplifier. And then we've got the Strymon timeline down here, which runs into the effects loop of my amplifier. That's the only one that runs in the effects loop in itself. But as always, I'm in the process of changing things around as well, so there might be a few more pedals, especially might be the chorus going into the effects loop as well. And also, you've noticed I've got a gap there. There will be a pedal going there soon, which also will run in the effects loop as well. So that'll be coming soon. And when that's on, then I'll take a photo and maybe do another full demonstration of it, get the pedal board up and working for you as well. But we'll see, I might do a working demo before that. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions at all, or if I haven't gone through anything, oh, I have forgot one thing though. The Ernie Ball volume pedal that's there, I'm actually not using it as a volume pedal. I'm actually using it and rewired it as an expression pedal for the timeline, so I can use it to blend in and out the delay, and I can set any of the parameters on there, so I can adjust the repeats in the mix or the time or whatever I need to select, and when I push it forward to bring in the effect, it will change it, sweep those parameters around and through. And I've just done that by using a split stereo lead, split TRS lead, the 2 mono ends into the input and output, and then the stereo end into the expression port on the timeline, and then I use that to blend in and out the delay as I see fit. But yeah, that's it guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. See ya.